Hi everyone, this is Yogesh and welcome to Engineering Life. I'm a DevOps and platform engineer, and for last few months I've been spending quite a lot of time trying to understand how AI genuinely helps infrastructure teams and how it doesn't. And most of what I speak comes from my day-to-day experience working on cloud infrastructure, mainly Terraform, Kubernetes, CI/CD systems, and all. And rather than being interested in the AI hype, I'm trying to understand how AI actually fits into the infrastructure engineering workflows. And one of the things that I've been trying to focus a lot recently has been, should we allow AI to run Terraform apply? I personally think we should not, and let me try to explain you why. If you have worked with Terraform for any length of time, you would know that writing the infrastructure code itself is not the hardest part. The hardest part is trying to understand the change. Terraform is a great tool. It allows us to manage the infrastructure safely and conveniently. It makes the code reproducible, and it makes the infrastructure spin up very fast. And now with AI into the picture, it's even easier because AI can generate the codes very quickly. It can try to fix any syntax issues, or it can try to explain if code can be written better. It can even try to explain some of the infrastructure issues when it comes up. So obviously the question what people are asking is, why should we not allow AI to run entire infrastructure, right? Just let AI run Terraform apply as well, right? Now let me run you through a situation that is very common and that most of the infrastructure engineers would relate to. Let's say you are managing an infrastructure, a Kubernetes cluster using Terraform, and you get a simple pull request or a merge request trying to upgrade a node pool, right? It could be a number of nodes, right, from 3 to 6, or it could be change in the instance type, and you let the AI do that, and things look simple, right? No changes, just very minor changes, nothing, no major impact. So you think everything is normal, but that is the issue, that Terraform does not run in isolation. There could be a lot of other dependencies, like you could have the account, the AWS account or GCP project being shared by other teams. There could be quota limits on a specific node pool or instance type, right? And there could be a maintenance window, and as a senior infrastructure engineer, we intuitively look for these things, and we are hardwired to check all these things before apply. Now, most of the things that I discussed is not necessarily present in the Terraform code or Terraform state file, and yet as a senior engineers, we are hardwired to look at those things, and AI might not necessarily have the context to handle all these. Now, I want to make it clear that I am not against AI. I'm already using AI for a lot of things. I think that AI is already being very useful in DevOps. I use AI a lot for things like summarizing Terraform plan, which could be of hundreds of lines, or maybe providing it with log files, which are thousands of lines, and asking AI to summarize it. I even use it to, with MCPs to run on the environment and see if there are any cloud resource related issues. But the issue is not the AI itself, but how we treat it. AI, we need to treat AI as a junior engineer and not as a complete end-to-end automation. Again, the problem is that AI is not aware of the business context, or it is not aware of certain niche situations, like I discussed. There could be shared resources and all. So AI needs to be aware of that. Again, AI helps us a lot by making us understand the infrastructure and systems much faster, and I definitely see that there is a place for AI in DevOps, but definitely something like running Terraform apply, we are talking about responsibility here and not just automation. When a senior engineer is handling the infrastructure and he is going to run Terraform apply, he takes the responsibility, he takes the ownership of whatever is the consequences, and because of that the engineer does his due diligence of being overly cautious on what could be the impact, what is the business logic or what is the business context that he is applying to, right? AI doesn't necessarily have that context or have the business understanding, and hence I think it's better not to allow AI to run or handle the production infrastructure end to end. As AI becomes more and more capable, I think we'll start seeing AI become the part of more and more infrastructure workflows, but I don't think we should ever let AI run the entire production systems. Now AI can summarize issues well, it can review the code, it can help us find the issues, it can help us fine tune the code, but I think we still need when it comes to the final decision, we still need the human in loop, and I think it's that's how we need to treat AI. The question for me has never been can AI apply Terraform, but it has always been should it. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you share the same thought, or if you have something different that you would like to share. Thank you.